Hello everyone, welcome to our new module on Android Material Design. In this module, we will be learning about the animations that are provided with Android Material Design. I'm Annie from SmartHerd. First of all, let's discuss a few points about animation. What animation exactly is? When our application is provided with certain animation, it gives the user feedback on their action. It notifies the user about what's going on in their application and also helps to improve their mental model on the app's interface. Material Theme provides default animation for buttons and activity transitions. With the release of Android Material Design themes, we are provided with certain animations that are there by default. The animations for the buttons and the animations for the activity transitions. In this module, we will be learning about these default animations and customizing it in our own way. We will proceed with the touch feedback animation. The touch feedback animation provides the user the visual confirmation at the point of the contact when the user interacts with the UI elements. Next will be the activity transition. Activity transition refers to the transition when the user switches from one activity to other. We will be learning more about it in detail in the upcoming videos. Now let me give you a small overview of what topic we will be covering in this module. The first topic, as I said, will be touch feedback animation. In this topic, we will be covering the ripple animation which is provided by default in the Android Material theme. It is provided by default for the buttons, but when we need it for other elements in our application, we need to enable it explicitly. In our demo application, we will be learning about various kinds of ripple animation. The first one will be default bounded. Default bounded refers to the ripple animation that is default and has the boundary. As on the left side we can see, this is the ripple with border. Now this default bounded is ripple with border. The next topic we will be covering is default unbounded. On the left side you can see this is the ripple effect which is unbounded, that is the ripple effect without border. The next topic we will be covering is customized bounded. Our ripple animation will be customized and it will be bounded. You can see on the left side of the screen, this is the custom ripple with border. That is, we have customized, or we can say we have customized our ripple effect and we have made it bounded. The next topic we will be covering is customized unbounded. Again you can see on the left side of the screen, this is the custom ripple without border. Okay. The next topic we will be covering is activity transition. Activity transition in material design provides the connection between different states, or we can say how the common elements transforms from one form to the other. Within the topic of activity transition, we will be covering the subtopics such as the enter and exit transition. The enter and exit transition refers to the animation which determines how one activity enters the screen or how an activity leaves the scene. This is referred to as the enter and exit transition. We will be learning more about it in detail in the upcoming videos. The Android Material theme has provided us with various transitions that can be implemented for enter and exit transition. The first one we will be learning about is the explode transition. On the left side of the screen, you can see the overview for the explode transition. This is the demo application which we will be creating while we learn all these transitions. So this is the example for the explode transition that we will be going through. The next we will be learning about is the slide transition. On the left side of the screen, you can see the example for the slide transition. This is the slide transition that we will be learning about. Next is the fade transition. On the left side of the screen, you can see how the fade transition is implemented. We will be learning about it step by step in the upcoming videos. This enter and exit transitions like explode, slide and fade transition will be implemented in our application using the Java codes as well as the XML codes. The next we will be learning about the shared element transition. Again, on the left side of the screen you can see how this shared element transition works. This is what the shared element transition is. The shared element transition determines how the elements will be sharing the different activities when they move from one activity to other. The next we will be learning about is the circular reveal transition. Now what circular reveal transition is, you can see on the left side of your screen. On clicking this element, we can see how the complete activity is replaced by the information that is related to the same element that you have clicked. So this is what the circular reveal transition is. On clicking it again, the detail becomes invisible. Interesting, isn't it? The next topic we will be covering is the activity transition overlap. Now what this is, you will be knowing soon. So these are the topics that we will be covering in this module of Android Material Design Animation. In the next video, we will be covering the detail of touch feedback animation. That's all for this video guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned and have a good day.